There is a moon rising tonight that wants something from you. Not your perfection, not your performance, your truth. On the 11th of June, 2026, the full moon moves into Sagittarius, and when the sky lights up like this, you feel it before you understand it. Something in your chest loosens or tightens because some part of you already knows what needs to go. Sagittarius is the sign of the seeker, the explorer, the one who would rather walk toward the horizon than stay somewhere that feels too small. And a full moon here is an illumination, a bright, honest light falling on the beliefs, the paths, the stories you've been carrying, asking quietly, does this still belong to you? Let's find out together. This full moon rises in Sagittarius, and that placement matters more than you might think. Here's what's happening in the sky. The sun is sitting in Gemini right now, curious, quick, gathering information from every direction. And the moon, full and luminous, sits directly opposite in Sagittarius. In astrology, when two signs oppose each other, they create a kind of tension, not conflict, more like a conversation that demands honesty. Gemini collects the details, the stories, the data, the local, everyday truths. Sagittarius asks what all of it means. It reaches for the bigger picture, the philosophy, the why beneath the what. So this full moon is asking you something specific. Are you living by your own truth, or by a truth someone else handed you? Sagittarius is represented by the archer, bold, expansive, always aiming toward the horizon. It's ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth, abundance, and deep wisdom. When Jupiter's energy is activated, things get magnified. What's true feels more true. What's false becomes harder to ignore. Full moons are already moments of illumination. They reveal what's been hidden in plain sight. But a full moon in Sagittarius takes that further. It doesn't just show you what's there. It asks whether it's worthy of where you're going. Where have you been playing small? Where have you been holding onto a belief that was never really yours to begin with? This moon wants you to look up and aim higher. So let's sit with that. Because looking higher is only possible when you're willing to let go of what's been holding your gaze down. Sagittarius rules belief, not just what you believe in, but the entire architecture of how you understand your life. And full moons are honest, uncomfortably, beautifully honest. So here is the question this moon is quietly asking you. Is what you call your truth actually yours? Some of what we carry as conviction was handed to us before we were old enough to question it. From family, from culture, from fear, and over time, those inherited beliefs started to feel like identity, like bone. But bone can calcify, and what once protected you can eventually confine you. There are 3 things this moon tends to illuminate. The first is a philosophy you've outgrown, a way of seeing the world that used to feel like wisdom, but now feels like a ceiling. The second is a path you're still walking out of obligation, rather than genuine calling, a commitment made by a version of you that no longer fully exists. And the third, perhaps the quietest one, is a story you've been telling yourself about what you're allowed to have. What freedom is allowed to look like for someone like you. What success, what expansion, what joy is actually permitted. Notice which one landed. There's a difference between truth that expands you and comfort that quietly confines you. This moon is asking you to know the difference. So let's work with that question. Let's give it somewhere to land. This is your ritual, 3 simple steps. And before we begin, I want you to know something. Ritual isn't superstition. It's a language, one your subconscious already speaks fluently. When you make something physical, when you write it, speak it, release it, your nervous system listens. That's not magic. That's just how transformation works. Step 1, writing. Find a quiet moment. Light a candle if you have one. Take a piece of paper, nothing precious, nothing formal, and write down what no longer serves your truth. Not what you think you should release. What you actually know needs to go. Write without editing yourself, without judgment. This is honest work, and honest work deserves gentleness. Step 2, declaring. Hold the paper and speak aloud, out loud, with your actual voice. These words, or words like them. I release what has kept me small. I choose my truth. I move forward free. Say it like you mean it, because you do. Step 3, releasing. Now, safely and intentionally, burn the paper or bury it in the earth. Watch it go. This is the energetic cycle completing itself. You named it, you claimed your freedom from it, and now you let it leave. That smoke rising, that earth receiving, that's not symbolic, that's real. And now, you exhale. What you've released tonight is not gone. It's simply no longer in the way. Sagittarius always has one eye on the horizon, and that's where you're headed now. Toward the version of your life that finally has room to breathe. You didn't lose anything tonight. You reclaimed yourself. That is everything. If this journey resonated with you, leave your intention in the comments. I read every one. And if you'd like to walk through each cosmic season together, subscribe and turn on the bell. This community holds space for your whole path. I'll leave you with one question to carry forward. Now that the truth has more room, where will you finally let it take you? Go gently and go free.